Welcome back to Armchair Safari, the daily design stream where I find some cool design online and we look at it together and try to become better designers. And if you want to tag along, there's a chat somewhere around the window here. If you just want to look at the designs, they're in the description or in the next post, depending on where you are. And hopefully this will work because last Friday's stream turned out to be completely black for some reason. Absolutely no clue why. I don't even think I can check the stream. I'm gonna try in a separate window to see. It looks like it is working. You let me know in the chat if it isn't, lol, because if you don't know, then I'm not gonna find out, am I? Anyway, today we have four excellent things to look at, and we're not really going to be learning much today because it's Friday. We all need some reprieve from the goddamn election happening in the US. I can't go on the internet anymore because it's all about this, and I live in Germany. I'm a Swede living in Germany. I don't give a crap about this, but it's still everywhere. So this is just going to be a lot of fun, a lot of cool design, and starting out strong, really freaking strong with this absolutely freaking amazing ASCII art from John Famous. We tried to look at John's stuff a couple of weeks ago, but for some reason the stream died. So hopefully this will actually work. I mean, he's already at 11,000 followers, so he doesn't really need a shout out from me. But anyway, look at this thing. How freaking beautiful is that? That is so freaking cool. It's such an ASCII sort of like 8-bit retro sort of vibe to it, even though it absolutely is not, because it's so freaking modern and cool. And this is the same thing before the ASCII, and just this looks freaking awesome. Not quite sure how he's doing the color shifting here. Like this just looks really, really cool to me. But with the ASCII stuff, oh my God. I mean, I wish I could have like a full-on website that just felt like this. I'm not saying it should look like this because it would be super annoying to be on a website and it's all going to be like bouncing around, but just this general vibe of it, that just looks freaking awesome. Very, very much liking this. Thank you, John, for sharing your stuff. This is really cool to see. And for those who don't know, John is sharing a lot of really cool stuff about, currently it's about inline editing and how you kind of discover how things are connected or grouped within a UI. Really cool stuff. Next up is Michael Sommer. We've looked at Michael's stuff before, and I love this. This is just an overly exploding button. Apparently, it's inspired by habits, and just look at that. It's just insanely. Oh, I don't know if you can see it if I zoom in, so let's not zoom in. Oh, thank you, X, for the messages. Look at this. Oh my God, boom. That is just so incredibly over the top, and at the same time, really, really satisfying. Like if you have a super important button somewhere and it's not supposed to be serious, maybe it's okay if it's frivolous. This is a really cool way to do it. I just love this. It's so incredibly over the top. Michael Summersby, also on X, also shares a lot of stuff, really cool stuff. And I haven't actually looked at Andy Allen's. Oh yeah, this is the non-boring guy. That's why. He has he made the most over-the-top button ever, which I'm pretty sure inspired this. Yeah, anyway, I'm not going to find it now, not live, but Andy Allen also doing cool stuff. Next up is George with this really freaking cool idea. So this is like you know, in all of the multiplayer apps, you need some way to see who's in there and like some sort of history about what they're doing. This is that component as a floating element, similar to a dynamic island on an iPhone 14, 15, 16. And here it also pops out the notification, and you can even like trigger a next up reply here for the notification in the same component. I love this idea. Like it's basically keeping all of the multiplayer stuff in a single component, like a single expander component. It could even like host, like if you click apply, it could just expand to show that piece. This is such a cool idea. I absolutely love this. And as you know, if you watched the stream before, I love GUI interfaces. I love interfaces that are hyper digital that you could not possibly make in a skeuomorphic kind of world. And this is just one of them because it just grows ludicrously in all sorts of directions. Love this. Good work, George. Much smaller designer here, very cool. Also accepting new projects. So if you need some really cool animated small design stuff, you should definitely go talk to George. And finally, we're going to be looking at Fondsmans timeline portfolio made in Framer. Look at this thing. Actually, let's not look at it from here. Let's start. Look, that is cool. The sticker thing at the top. Wait a minute. Let's go back. I don't want to. Yes, we are going to scroll down, but just look at this. Just look at this. Like, oh my God, here's a timeline of everything that I've done recently. And here you're just foreshadowing like what it's all about. It's a cool hero element, but it's also foreshadowing how these things are colored and labeled. And then you go into it and you go like, ah, yes, of course, that's what we were looking at. I love this. This is so freaking cool. I also love, like, for some reason, I just love timelines. And this just feels like such a cool, approachable sort of timeline thing and a great call to action there at the end. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. That is really cool. Actually, I should probably make a breakdown of this and look at what we can learn from this. Cool shit and just enjoying the fact that's what the internet is for, not politics. And this stream is for making me a better designer and hopefully making you a better designer by just exploring design online and figuring out what's good about it, what's bad about it, what can we learn from this. And I think the stream just crashed. So I don't know if you're seeing this. I hope you are. But anyway, that's it for me. Anyway, see you on Monday when we'll be back with more learnings from the design jungle that is internet. And yeah, have a good